we're getting into this one. Girl Kissers starting things off on the T side. Free Frugs starting things off on the CT side. Now there's two of them. Let us get into it for the final game of tonight. The only game where lag are not participating because we did have a back-to-back lag off. It was a good game, a couple of good games. Omen definitely had a stronger series versus them. Let's get on in. Tori, just gets her head ripped off in Hut. Gloomy doing a good job, erases a second. And Girl Kissers, they get completely run over on the A-bomb site. There's just not a singular thing that they can do. Prediction has been ended. Yeah, that was, that's what she said. Man, am I really starting a game with 5 women on one team with a that's what she said joke for that was quick? No, this is a best of 1. I had 2 best of 1s for leg, now a best of 1 for these teams. They're all going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel tonight. They are all going to be uploaded as highlights that stick around until 2026, honestly. All right, so it looks like Girl Kisser's just going to try and overwhelm ramp. There's 2 players here. Q wows with dualies and 2 kills. Bong forced... the names of some of these players. We got Bong ringing the bells of Girl Kissers. Tori, last player standing. They got 1. Hopefully to Kiss Girls. Understandable. Well, hopefully they get some rounds, because after an awkward first 2 rounds, with a total of 2 kills in 2 rounds. Yes, Girl Kissers is an all-women team. You understand that one, Floofy? What, bong ripping? Of course I understand that. Look at me, of course I understand that. I don't smoke, but I understand the culture at least a little bit. Now, Vamos doing some good work off the top of this. No kills, but good damage. Oh, Locally Hated joining in as well. Look at all the raids we're getting in here tonight. Welcome on in. Well, AWP gonna open things up. Laser Radical removes Lunari's head with a scoped rifle. Tori answers back. So it is still gonna be a 4 versus 4. Oh, Laser Radical has the worst op skin. Maybe second worst. We try not to judge too much. Too much. In the meantime, though, bomb all the way off in secret, so we might get a little bit of sneaky beaky from the Girl Kissers. Free Frugs still haven't read this as anything happening over toward the B-bomb site. They have Kawos hanging out there, and they've got people in position to rotate down. But Girl Kissers, with no indication of where people are playing, gonna head on into A. Oh no, they line up, and the collateral for Laser Radical. Gadfly, the last player standing. Laser goes for the no-scope, does get cut down, but that's gonna be a 1 versus 3 now for Gadfly, and unfortunately Rekko not gonna let her out of Hut. So 3-0 start. We are gonna get a replay on that collat because that's just gonna hurt. They line up and the quick scope comes out. That's just unlucky right there. Thank you to Locally Hated for the raid. If you're commenting from Locally Hated and you haven't already hit the follow button, do hit the follow button. It does really help out. You know, next time I will be casting things. I do cast ESEA fairly regularly. I cast ECL when it's available. If there's Dust 2, if there's, you know, whatever's available to cast, I'll be there. Sometimes I even play video games on this stream. It's weird, I know. Usually I'm just here to yap. It's a lot easier than actually playing anything. But Girl Kisser's going to stampede their way onto the B-bomb site, but Free Frugs are here to greet them. Key woes. Oh, the pistol's completely overwhelming Free Frugs. 5 versus 3. Can they pull this one off? They do get the bomb down, and Lunari going to trade out Bong as well. So a good position for Girl Kissers finally on this one, but Laser Radical not going to let them have anything for free. Deletes Lunari. And it's down to the 2 versus 2. Haven't detected Violet yet, and this is huge. Oh, she spots him. That's going to be the player that was going for the defuse. And Tori puts the final nail in the coffin. So I'll say this, for me playing, I don't not know com, but I definitely get a lot quieter when I play the game. Big D is the N8 donk? Yeah, apparently. The other problem is with me playing the video game on stream is I'm just really, really bad. And I get people taking really mean-spirited clips of look how bad Floofies is. And, like, I could deal with it if it felt like... oh, that's a cool nade from Gloomy out through the skylights. I could deal with, you know, look at how bad this guy is kind of clips if it felt like it was in good fun. But a lot of times, yeah, it's not. I don't know. I'll give it another shot at some point. For right now, Laser Radical playing inside of vents. They've been closed off. Goes in with the Deeg, but playing from ladders. Your shots are not going to be hitting. So Girl Kissers, they get the bomb down. Good nade onto Rico. 2 versus 5, and don't think Girl Kissers are going to allow any footsteps back into this round from Free Frugs. Mads make this one done and dusted. Ah, General Kenobi. All right, well, Girl Kissers with a solid comeback on their T side. This is Nuke, so you never really know where it's going to go. And again, this is before the this is going to be pre-CT money patch. So Girl Kissers with the opportunity to really come out swinging on their T side and not have to worry about the CT side getting any sort of money back. Yep. Oh, one tap, Tori. They know her for her one taps, and Bong gets obliterated. 2 players dropping down off of Mini, and Rico unable to hold on. Gloomy 1-for-1 trade. Laser Radical out of heaven with 1 as well. Yeah, ESEA is pre-patch. It means that we're not going to get any overpass until Season 55, which is kind of upsetting. We have to wait until Season 50 of ECL to, I think, get overpass. It's this disjointed seasons are just so awkward. MP9 pushing on in quite fast. Key woes with the kill. Now Gadfly stuck in the 1 versus 1. Nade flies over. She does have the health advantage, but these AKs don't care. If they hit that headshot, that's all they're going to need. Molly going to be tossed away to try and keep Gadfly out of this round. Is Key woes just going to go for the defuse? It's already too late. Not enough time remaining. He's just going to stick this. He can't do anything else. And Gadfly will rip his head off. I don't know if I think Challenger is going to be on the current patch rather than the last one. Hey, there's the follow. Thank you, Fraggot. It sounds really bad. The way I said it. Frag it. FPS. There's no chickens on this map. Why are you talking about chickens? Well, now Deagle's out for the Frugs side. They do have the MP9 in the hands of Key woes. looking to try and turn this one around. The P2000 in the hands of Laser Radical, not going to be enough. Doesn't even take a little lick of health off of Girl Kissers. I mean, this is a save round for Frugs, so, you know, you have to expect them to just try to take some weapons away. Not going to be earning anything on the CT side for free. Gloomy does get one, but I think Girl Kissers have this round on lock. MP9 for Key Woes. Oh, is going to stop the plant at the very least. Is he going to double up? The answer going to be no, as Mads will turn that one around, and it's going to be 3-5. Or 3-4, but likely 3-5. Well, actually not likely 3-5. Maybe 3-5. I didn't say any unsavory things. Oh, your face it, teammate? You know, I'm very against any sort of unsavory things, so... No, I feel like I'm the one CS streamer that has the safest space for LGBT. Ah, okay. Well, bomb... this is a fast plant for the Girl Kissers. Already bomb out on the A-bomb site, and Free Frugs just being held at the gates. Girl Kissers doing a great job. Just got political. Ah, that's unlucky. LL, your BGT. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I'm so confused. You'll lesbian, my gay, bisexual, trans? Huh? I'm so confused. Well, and in the meantime, Girl Kissers are losing a lot of players, so... He's lesbian confirmed? No, I'm gay. You know this. I'm so savory. Alright, so they do manage to save some weapons on the Free Frugs side. I'm not saying that. Excuse me? Laser Radical? What was that? Key Woes just walk in front of him? Gets domed. Okay. Are Free Frugs just... Did they just tilt out? Is that it? Is that what's going on right now? Girl Kissers just... Man, after that collat, they've been pretty on point. Oh, Laser Radical. Just a fraction of a second too slow, and Tori will rip his head right off. 2 versus 5. It should have been a 3 versus 5, but Free Frugs stomping on each other. Gloomy all alone, 1 versus 5. Good kill for Gadfly, but... Or good kill onto Gadfly. But I think this one gonna be wrapped up with a bow. Gloomy just looking to save. Well then. Well then, well then, well then. Oh dear. Gloomy able to secure some of these saving players. Grabs that AWP as well. No one's gambling on this game. There'd be no reason to throw it. Alright, have a good shower, Moose. Wait, what crashed? Awkward. OBS crashed. Alright. We will be back in just a moment. One moment, please, chat. It's a scoreboard stream now. Frag, hey. Frag has good production, just sometimes not so much. Oh, we're getting the NA production people into chat. All right. This is the hand dance that I can do. All right, we're having some OBS issues. We are restarting the stream. We'll be right back. Well, I'm not restarting the stream, but you're restarting the stream. We're just going to watch the match page for a sec. We'll be back in a sec. It's okay. Girl Kissers are doing a very good job. Very, very good job. Someone needs to get Violet. Uh-oh. She's not verified. That's not good. Bong. Someone on Frugs. Oh, yeah. They've got a few that aren't verified. Huh. Neither of them are. Yeah. It's PEMDAS or whatever. All right, should we good? Excellent. Hey, look at that. All right, cool. Back on it. All right, 3-7. We did it. We made it in. OBS is kind of special sometimes. We made it. X-Fire moment. All right, 3-7. Getting back into this. Rifles out for the Girl Kissers. Pistols mostly on the side of Free Frugs. MP9 Key Woes able to get things started first off, but trade out of Mads. The pistols working out though. 5.7s do quite a lot of damage. You can't just discount them. Oh, I remember X-Fire and X-Split. I tried to stream on X-Split and I couldn't figure it out because I'm an idiot. So I streamed on OBS. But I used X-Fire. I mean, XSplit was also butts. But I remember when this site was Justin.tv. I remember. I remember when YouTube actually had relevant, related videos. I remember when, you know, Facebook was a worthwhile website to use. The answer is never. Okay, they line up for the MP9 of Key Woes. We are going to get a free 4 to 7 for free Frugs. Yeah, X-Fire didn't... Okay, I found out an interesting fact. You know who made X-Fire? Or who was behind it? It was Thresh, a.k.a. the original pro gamer. Thresh, the guy who won John Romero's Ferrari. So, yeah. That's a fun fact for you. 4 to 7. Free Frugs taking back momentum of their CT side. The guy with the lantern and a hook. Yes, that guy. A lot of AKs on the CT side. That's got to feel fairly dangerous if you're girl kissers trying to sneak your way around the map, knowing that there's a chance that you just get one tapped. Not knowing where that AWP is either. This is... Again, you kind of expect it to be over there towards ramp, but everybody's going to be playing this map just a little bit differently. A little bit of aggression around side. The smoke's outside, and Bong will ring the bell of Tori. To start off this one, 45 seconds, 4 versus 5. Free Frugs, the clear advantage. Molly off into second vent. Rekko forced away, and a kill onto Gloomy. But now, the push on out of Hut, and it's successful for Girl Kissers. Violet going huge here. It's just going to be up to Key Woes in the 1 versus 3. Doesn't have the kit. Had the money to buy it. Didn't buy it. 1 versus 3. Ooh, AWP misses. AK out. Can Key Woes do this? Lunari's head ripped off. Spots the second player around the side of the silos. Falls down. 40 HP. The wall bang through pillars to clean things up. And it even has the full 10 seconds left to get the defuse. Free Frugs with a 5th round on their CT side. It has to feel fantastic going into your side swap. Let's get a replay on that retake. First kill good. Lunari out in the open outside of Hut. Catches the side onto Gadfly and just spots the third player. Here's the jump and goes for the spam. That's basically just as unlucky as it gets. Side swap. Girl Kissers taken to that CT side. Free Frugs on the T side. Getting into the second half of this game. ESEA Main, Season 54. Outside hit with a smoke. Violet spots the players as they start to fly over. Charging in. You're going to have Tori on site. Not going to be allowed to take any space for free. The dualies going in, but not going to be able to connect. She's making a fair amount of noise in vents as well, so they know that what's going on here. Really what's going on is Mads faking a lot of presence inside of vents. Look at this. Free Frugs are scared. They've decided they can't hold on versus those dualies, so they'll try to creep back out, but Violet now behind them, making some noise. Free Frugs have to know there's players on all sides of them. They managed to get the early ground, but if they can't hold on to it, what's the use? We're getting the retake, the pre-take onto the A-bomb site. This bomb going to go down, but Girl Kissers are in a position where Free Frugs, if they're not careful, are just going to die in a hurry. Door opened up. Oh, Bong and Rekko. Solid start to the defense onto this bomb. Gadfly going to answer with 1. Mads coming in from Mini. The kill's working out well. Girl Kissers taking a ton of space onto this A-bomb site. Mads with 2. The dualies working out just fine. Gadfly, she's able to bring out the reload as well. That's a Glock in her hand. That's a full 20 bullets. And Girl Kisser's able to secure the pistol round. 8 to 5. That was a scary pistol. You'll see some decisive pistols, you'll see some scary pistols. That was an extremely It could have gone either way. But we do see the UMP back out once again for Girl Kissers. I love it. I love that people are picking the UMP up once again. It makes me feel good that I have a nice UMP skin that I'm going to be using. Very proud of myself. Free Frogs, they do elect to go in with a force by 2 Galils, 3 Galils actually, pistol and a MAC-10 to try and get something started. To try and swing this side back into their favor. Free Frogs have about 2 things going on this round. They've got the players already snuck in through secret. Bong gonna be all alone down lower. Violet gonna take the challenge over by ramp. Be successful at it too. 2 kills going the way of Girl Kissers. Tori forced to move away toward control, but that's gonna be called out that there are players coming down ramp. Do they know that she's here? Gloomy with the peek. Down to the 3 versus 3 as Rekko flattens Gadfly. The Girl Kissers are interested in trying to challenge for this. 2 players in through secret already. Free Frogs are going to have the work cut out for them on this defense. There's a Kit in the hands of Mads. She's the first one to fall. Prayed out of Violet. Kit will be picked right back up. Violet already on 2 kills. 2 versus 2. Gloomy spots the player over ramp. Not quite able to connect though. Flash going to go in. Doesn't blind up anybody, but Violet, Gloomy not expecting the player doubles. The jump down from Lunari, and it's a 4K out of Violet to give Girl Kissers their 9th round. Again, as close as possible for these rounds. But Girl Kissers, they're showing so much tenacity into this. They're showing they're willing to duel you, no matter what's going on. Now Violet able to pick up her AWP, so that is going to be a piece that Free Frogs have to be very aware and very careful about. Girl Kissers secure this 9th round. It's going to be all pistols for Free Frogs. The Tech 9s, if there's a map for them, Nuke is definitely going to be that map. It looks like the question... Girl Kissers is like the opposite of Omen. They have no chill. I mean, that's fair. Well, Op definitely risky against the pistols, but at the same time, the Girl Kissers are ones where high risk versus high reward doesn't factor into the equation. They are just going to get in your face no matter where you're going, but Free Frogs doing a good job at overwhelming ramp, getting that bomb down. So it is going to give them a little bit more money as they follow up, but with all this utility and all these weapons, I don't think these Tech 9s are going to have too much opportunity in this one. UMP does fall to the Tech 9, but Violet just popping in with the USP. Bomb getting fairly close now. Violet still with the Kit. Picks up the UMP to put to use here. Good kill from Mads. And Gloomy only able to get 1 back. Extra smoke put down for an extra layer of defense. And Girl Kissers secure 10 double digits against Free Frogs. The CT side going fairly well for them. The number of times that said out loud, Violet doesn't save. Violet doesn't care. Violet's going to get in your face. I will say, talking about Frag Knoxville, I know Girl Kissers are planning on being there. And I was actually looking at the team list for Frag Knoxville. There are a few all-women's teams that are going to be at Frag Knoxville. I'm laying it down and kicking my feet. Hey, you know what? It's a bot. It can't do anything to you. It's not going to stop you from sitting like a shrimp. It's just going to say, hey, you should probably posture check. Well, AWP. Oh, a little bit awkward. Mads coming out of secret to cover. We're down to that 4 versus 5. Free Frogs already losing 1 off the bat. They're losing more. Trying to sneak around lobby. It's not working out too terribly well for them. Mads continuing to play secret, just playing this jiggle position to take contact and fall back and force Free Frogs really wherever they want. Girl Kissers doing a fantastic job at forcing Free Frogs around the map. Really forcing them to just do whatever they want. And Violet is a big piece of that. You have to respect this AWP. Might not be simple. It might not be Zywoo, but Violet will still go huge. So now 2 versus 4. It doesn't feel like it should be this close, but Free Frugs are so careful. Down the ramp they go. They'll be met on the B-bomb site. Tori already waiting for them. And Mad's here as well in doubles. Opens up the doors. Pop, pop. It's so real. Girl Kisser's attacking from every direction, but Mad's going to be the first one to fall. Tori answers back, and it's just down to Laser Radical down on 4 HP. Tori with the finishing blow. Girl Kissers on 11 rounds. They've allowed a bomb plant on every single one of their CT rounds, and they're still challenging. They're still fighting. You know, what do you defend the site? Nah. Let the bomb be planted. That's just evidence to use against Free Frugs for later. Girl Kissers are reading these plants really, really well. And they're attacking like some sort of swarm. Free Frugs need something. The end. Okay, it's going to be a fast push out onto A. Gadfly only able to get 1. It's a profitable trade for Free Frugs. 1 versus 2. Violet already caught up in heaven. The nade dunks her right on down. This might just be the first round on their T side that Free Frugs are able to secure. 2 versus 4 for Girl Kissers. The bomb is planted this time. No swarm. More of just a couple of zealots. A couple of Marines looking for a little bit of ground. Okay, I was wondering if the push up to heaven was going to mean that Tori was going to try to flash on in through heaven and Girl Kissers was still going to go for it. But no, they recover the AWP. They give Free Frugs the first round on their T side. Phase 2 BFK? Yeah, that is nice. I'm still going to be going for all fades on my own knives. Yeah, this push on in through Squeaky. Because Free Frugs have been so slow on every other round, I feel like you can't really expect that. We do have a disconnect, so we've got some time to linger. RIP. Ooh. As someone who's gotten an eye surgery, I know that's not fun. I'm not going to talk about it because it makes everyone uncomfortable when I talk about my eye surgery, but this is not a good time. Ah, I love it. I go over to the social medias and I see fart tweet. GG's, life's a game, would have been a lot chiller if we won. Yeah, understandable. Why did I have to get eye surgery? Because I have keratoconus, which means that my eyes, the cornea of the eye, rather than being a semicircle, is trying to be a cone instead. And worst case scenario, I'd have to get the full cornea replacement. Luckily, I don't have to. I got a different surgery that would fix... Memphis has the same thing? He might. I thought he had astigmatism, which is slightly different. I don't know. I mean, if Memphis is at frag, I would definitely ask him. Ooh, that sounds bad. Well, it looks like we're getting into the next round now. Grokisser's going in with a little bit of a awkward buy. The FAMAS, the MP9, accompanying a couple of main rifles and an AWP. Yeah, that surgery doesn't sound fun. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, Gadfly getting mollied out. She's still looking for some impact, though. But Free Frugs will run over the A-bomb site, will completely overwhelm. 3 kills to their credit, and only losing key woes in response. Violet looking to secure at least a little something from the other side. 1 kill from vending does give her at least something to hang her hat on. Yeah, it does feel like the A hits are working out well for Free Frugs. Something needs to be done to secure it just a little bit. Oh, Violet getting caught out here, but she's still going to get the kill down to 18 HP. She's got to run, though. Mads with a kill, with burns through Gloomy as well. Rekko not in a position to try and fight back. That AWP and that M4 gonna make it into this next round. $11-7. And the money has really run out for the Girl Kissers. A couple of upgraded pistols and an MP9 on Lunari. The rest of Girl Kissers, all it is just the saved rifles trying to battle back here. Free Frugs have finally found their footing. And it's a good thing I have a filter on my microphone because every F, you'd hear the F. Maybe I need a pop filter for all the P's. Yeah, just every... Alright, Violet's up, about to be challenged here. Bong gonna be the first one in. She misses the timing, and now can she go back? She does, but Rekko is the one that she kills. He has to put down the smoke and try to back away. The pistol works out well for Tori. And Girl Kisser's taken early advantage on this round, but will be answered. Laser Radical with a headshot onto Mads, looking for more as Adfly just strafes into his crosshairs. Oh, doesn't know that Lunari is behind him as well. She's going to be looking for the timing as Free Frugs. There's a lot of running. Bomb going to make its way on over to the A-bomb site. Oh, Lunari. Oh, Violet. Bong gets up close and personal, but Violet able to secure, or Lunari able to secure 2. Now Tori in the 1 versus 1. She's found herself an AK. For Yeti, it sounds really good. I've done a lot of filtering on it. But thank you. I appreciate that. I've been looking at new microphones, but I'm like, man, this one, I've made it sound good. I don't have to do anything else to it. And the tense 1 versus 1. Tori scaling on towards site. Laser Radical on the other side. Holding as far back as you possibly can. Waiting for the timing. And Tori not going to be expecting it. So 11-8. Well, it's been a bad run of things. But Girl Kisser's now on a 3-round loss bonus. They've got enough. They buy right back in. Now, here's the thing. Is I've seen Violet go for glass ops. And I was wondering if she was going to go for it this round. She doesn't have to. There's just enough money left for the armor, no helmet AWP. So 11-8 and Free Frugs going outside once again. Historically, this hasn't been the greatest of plans for them, but there's no one for Girl Kissers to meet them. So it's going to be Bong working into secret. Mads here to take contact. Molly going to be put down to delay. And this is where the round can get awkward. Things have to slow down for Free Frugs. The first player back into lobby. Violet will spot and rip. And it's 4 versus 5. Now Free Frugs kind of caught outside. They know they can't go into secret because they have Mads waiting there. They know that there's an AWP lurking on the other side of the server, but Violet Shot will miss, and now looking to overwhelm, but Laser Radical going to fall anyway. And does she know that there's a player up above her? Rekko working his way on into heaven. Violet's, the repositions have been completely on point, but that's where the timing will finally fall apart. Still 2 versus 4 for the Girl Kissers, in favor of the Girl Kissers, and the player up in heaven going to be spotted as well. Lunari burns through Rekko. Now just Key Woes, 1 versus 4 to try and salvage this round. Tori, the first one to fall. She's 24-13. She's having a fantastic game. In 24 seconds, can Key Woes figure out where the last 3 players are? The answer going to be no. 12-8. Girl Kissers in the lead. Looking at map point, looking at their 3-0 on the season, and handing Free Frugs their first loss of the season. The bye going into this final round for Free Frugs. That knife just said, ooh, woo, stabs you. Ooh, woo, stabs you. Well, I know what to name my next not... Oh, I'm going to name my Crimson Web that. Tori continuing to have a fantastic map. 25-13 as Free Frugs try to work their way in through ramp. But Tori going to hold them at the top here. They either have to move fast or lose. Violet joining in to hold support. AWP shot misses. Tori, oh, labored spray. She can't quite finish the job. USP gonna have to come out for the finishing blows, but she can get 2 off of this with the leg off of Violet. 2 versus 4. Free Frugs not in a great spot for what could be the final round of the game. They've made their way out onto the B-bomb site. Ooh, that's a cool little craft there on Laser Radical's gun. Gonna get this bomb down. 2 versus 4. That's, oh, the player upper spotted. Laser Radical with the trade to keep Free Frugs in it for another precious few seconds. But Lunari will not allow this one to go on just a second longer. 13-8 for Girl Kissers. They secure their 3rd win of the season. GG's to Free Frugs. How was the lag game?